Hello, hello. It's the one and only guy Johnny. They also call me Culture Johnny in the YouTube streets. But welcome to 5D Attraction. And this video is very important. Very, very important. And this is to the guys out there that listen to me, man. And I know this one might sting a little bit for some of y'all because it's something very simple that we all know, but it's something that I see most men miss. And it goes like this, man. Your girl is either chasing you, and when I say your girl, that could be your girlfriend, that could be the girl you're dating, that can be the girl you're courting, that can be the girl that you want to pay attention to you, right? The girl is either chasing you or you chasing the girl. You know what I'm saying? So let me clarify some things with this. As a man, in most cases, you're gonna have to approach her first because women naturally is the feminine energy. They're more yin. So they're not gonna really, it's expected of man who's naturally more yang due to that testosterone and the physicality that we go out more naturally and express ourselves to women, because I seen it all day. You can't just sit back away for a woman to approach you. You ain't gonna have no woman. So it's not about just trying to, I like, me and my boy got a phrase that we like. It's like you pose to get chose. You know what I mean? When you take care of your physique, when you dress nice, when you look good, you pose to get chose. And women start to come around you. They'll be in your proximity. They'll walk up to you. So that's being attractive. But at the same time, we still know it's a balance, because you don't want to just wait for the woman that choose you. You want to be balanced, which means you want to wait for the woman that choose you, and then you also choose on the girls that you like, as long as they're in the proximity and it's right. You know what I mean? So with that being said, though, once you put yourself in a position for her to see you and talk to you, now she has to choose. Now she has to chase a little bit. You know what I mean? Like that's what I see. And let's say in the attraction stage, it's okay. You want to really give off masculine energy, that polarity. So you could talk to her, approach her, be a little bit more on the aggressive side, we'll say, and not aggressive, but more on the assertive side. But once that's going on, like once y'all are in the dating stage, bruh, now, like the way I do it, I position myself to get chosen. Like, and it's not like I'm doing the most, like, oh, you got to do X, Y, Z and jump over hoops for me. Nah, you just got to give me exactly what I'm giving you. Like, you have to meet me halfway. You have to meet me halfway. If you do not meet me halfway, then what am I doing, right? And then eventually, as you get deeper into the relationship, she should be willing to go all the way for you. So you start off with her meeting you halfway, meaning if you say conversation, she has conversation. There shouldn't be a position where y'all texting and then she just texts really slow, or she just don't text for a few days. If that's the case, bro, it's done. Like you can't keep chasing her, or else you're gonna push her away. That's one key thing that you gotta understand from this video. The more that you chase, you push them away. So you can't I don't even tell guys not to chase because of the ego aspect of it. I tell dudes not to chase because it doesn't work. I seen it for years. I seen it with so many people I coached. I seen it from the days when I was in high school, from the days I was in college, to the days I was living my life, to this day right now. And now if we bring it all the way back to your girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Or a girl you seriously dating. Oh man, now this is very important, because you cannot chase. Because you're either chasing her or she's chasing you. But the way yin and yang energy works, somebody's gonna be more invested than the other, right? You both can be very invested, but somebody is gonna be a little bit more willing to walk away than the other. And let me tell you, if you're not that person that's a little bit more willing to walk away, if it comes down to it, you know what I mean? Then that means she's gonna be the person that's a little bit more willing to walk away. Well, what if both of you don't want to walk away? That's emotional. That's emotionalism. Like that. What I'm talking to you in logic, bro. It's yin and yang energy. It's plus or minus energy. It's chess. You know what I mean? It's chess. It's not this fairy tale world where that's not happening. That's not how it works. So eventually, over time, you build enough love to where you both understand each other and you both are equally invested. But like I said, it has to be either equal or she's chasing you. But you can't be chasing her. Or if you are chasing her, that's fine. But just know, if you're chasing her, then that's the dynamic. Okay? But the thing is, I see so many dudes in situations where they're chasing their girl and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Or they're chasing a girl and they don't even know it. You know what I mean? And the number one way to test this, and this is what you got to understand, this is so important what I'm about to say. When we talk about a situation amongst you and a woman, the question boils down to this one big question. Can you replace her? Can you replace the shorty that you're talking to? Whether you're dating her, whether you're just talking to her, whether you're in a deep relationship with her. Can you replace her? And I notice guys spend so much energy trying to keep a woman instead of trying to replace a woman that's acting like a knucklehead, that's not acting cooperative. And now the further you invest into chasing this girl, the more power and control she has, number one. Number two, the easier it is for her to leave you because she already knows she can disrespect you and you're going to keep chasing her. And then number three, you know what I mean? It just puts you in a position where you're not in your power. And it's like you could be putting your energy toward building your physique, getting fresher with your clothes, going out and dating, building up your mouthpiece, being around your guys. You know, that's why it's so important that you guys have male friends that are cool guys to be around, not guys that are gonna give you that weak advice, bro. She's a good one, man. You should apologize to her. Nah, you need guys like, hey, look, bro. Time to move on to the next one, man. Forget that. Let's keep it pushing because now you spending 2-3 years chasing this one girl when you could have been dealing with so many beautiful women and then worked on yourself and became a better man. And then you could have got you a girl that's 10 times better than that girl. But you so focused on that girl, you're not in the gym. You know what I mean? You're not getting fresher. You're just trying to get this girl. You ain't talked to no girls. Now you just spent 2-3 years. You haven't gotten laid in 2-3 years from nobody else except this one girl. And now you're just chasing this girl. And y'all are going together and y'all are fading out and y'all are going together. And she's playing with you. And she can go out and get crushed out for a few weeks, come back. I know he's still there because he's still calling my phone trying to be with me. And you're sitting here, you ain't mess with no girl, bro. You just figuring, you know what I mean? You're sitting here thinking extra deep. You know what I mean? Your morale is low. You're being tough on yourself. You're feeling jealous. You know, you're feeling concerned. This girl's over here living her best life. Like she's beating you in the game of chess. And that's my point. Whether you know it or not, this love that you view as this beautiful thing, and I'm just trying to keep our love together because she's so special. And, you know, I know blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bruh, no. A girl is only so special, bro. It's a billion people on the planet. Like, that was an old term we used to use called one-itis. And I remember, man, the last time I had one-itis, bro, was like back when, like, probably years ago, like 7-8 years ago. And it wasn't that bad, but it was a girl I was talking to. She's the one that pulled me. She's the one that literally pulled me, bro. I wasn't even thinking about this girl. I'm out of my homies. I'm out of party bus with my homies. This girl messing around, like, I'm like twisted at the end of the night. She gets an Uber, brings me back to the spot. I'm like, oh shit. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh shit. That was a fun night. I didn't even see that shit coming. I wake up. I'm like, oh shit. She looking good as hell too. Like I knew she was looking good last night, but damn. I'm like, this was a good night. Okay, cool. I'm ready to get low. Shorty hit me with the, you want a mimosa? It's early, like Saturday. So I'm like, fuck it. Cool. And then we chilling, vibing. Next thing I know, this girl's pretty cool. So she's pulling me in. She's texting me, wanting me to hang out. So I'll mess with her. Finally, I bought in. I'm actually coming over now. I'm building a little investment. And then there was a period of time where I believe she started to realize that's a whole nother story because it's some funny parts to that story. But there was a point in time where basically she could tell I was invested, and then she began to pull back because I think what she really enjoyed was the chase. And even though I wasn't chasing her, just the subtle energy of me beginning to really become invested changed the dynamic a little bit. Now, to expand on that and kind of put that aside, at that point, I remember I think I had sent her a text and it took her like a day or two to respond, or she kind of responded like slow or didn't respond, which I already knew. I was like, oh shit, like this shit is not the same because she texts me back all the time. So that's when I knew, okay, this shit is now going the other way. Like she now is starting to have the leverage, right? So at that moment, I had a tough decision with myself. I had to say, okay, okay, gotcha. Are you gonna chase this girl? Are you gonna try to, text her and be like, hey, what's going on? Why didn't you text me back? Like, what's going on with you? Or I was like, man, I'm never gonna text this girl again. I'm never texting her again. because she played me right there, because I thought we was on the same page. I'm meeting you halfway and now you pulling back. So now, what game am I about to play? Am I about to fall into her frame and lower my value? Everything in me wanted to text her and be like, yo, what's going on? Like what's up? You know what I mean? I was feeling her at that point. But my mind knew and my game knew. It was like, yo, you can't chase her, because if I chase her, I'm going to push her away and my value is going to lessen in her mind because I'm going to keep chasing her. So the best only move I could make to keep my value already dropped down a little bit. That's why she was pulling away. And who knows, you know, she might have had all kinds of reasons why she pulled away. I mean, that's not my job to know that. I don't really care. My main point is, look, she's pulling away. So am I going to think about, why is she pulling away? What did I do wrong? Maybe can I get her back? Let me text her. Let's have a talk. Text her. Can we sit down and talk? All that stuff is going to lower my value down. The only move I could make logically was, bro, I have to never text this girl again and just try to get a girl that's even better. And I did that, and I'm like, man, you know, I was a little bit down. Nothing noticeable. I was staying ice cold, like my man 3 Stacks would say. But, you know, inside you like, damn, that shit threw me off. Nobody likes feeling that. And then I remember I watched a few videos, man, of dudes just like me right now, probably talking to you, that was like, you can't have one-itis. And I was like, yeah, one-itis. One-itis is when you get stuck on one girl. And I told myself, I said, man, I made a promise to myself. I said, on this day, I will never have one-itis again. Like, I will make sure to talk to as many women as I can, be as attractive as I can, work out, build myself, and I know I'm gonna find a better girl. And as time went on, I got over her, and I moved on, and I talked to a bunch of women, and my life got better and better, and I got to experience so many more women. But that would have never happened if I kept chasing that girl. So my whole point is, man, you're either chasing her or she's chasing you. And what I notice is when a woman is chasing you, it's a much stronger frame, because unlike women, unlike a lot of women, I can't say all women at all, but like unlike a lot of women that I've seen before, as a man, this is for the men out there, there's a lot of weak dudes, but a strong dude can hold a space for a woman that's doing the right things. I don't screw over the good girl. I treat the good girl with a lot of love and respect, because I want to nurture good girls. I want good girls coming after me that are willing to go the extra mile to be with me. Those are the girls that I reward. And that's what I started to notice. I started having women that were invested, women that rocked with me, because they knew, bro, this dude is, you know what I mean? He ain't playing games. Like, and that's what it's about. Now I have women in my life that want to be around me, not that I'm trying to keep around me. And there you go. It's a mental frame, man. It's a mental frame. So if you out there trying to chase a girl, or you trying to pursue, and you overthinking this one girl, bro, that's the number one sign. You got to mess with other girls, because if you can't replace her, you can't keep her. Any woman you can't replace is a woman you can't keep. So remember that. If you're sitting here trying to keep a girl, that means you can't replace her. And guess what that means? That means she can replace you. And what do you think she's going to do? Appreciate y'all for listening, man. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're growing the channel, man, one subscriber at a time, man. And we're gonna do what it do. I appreciate y'all for listening, man. Make sure to comment. If you got any questions, go to your5dtransformations@gmail.com. Information in my bio, man. Appreciate y'all listening. We'll talk soon. Peace.